Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of Warships. Today's replay is from DexFreak, and he is in the Giulio Cesare, a tier 5 Italian battleship. He's on the map straight and it's a standard battle, but he's top tier, so that's nice. And there is one carrier. I guess one tier 4 carrier isn't the worst that you could find in a tier 5 battleship. So yeah. He's started here on the south side. Basically, the friendly team here is divided in a more like an attacking force in the north and a defending force in the south. And depending on what the enemy does, you'd either need to reinforce your defense or you can just go and assault the enemy base, I suppose. Now, it looks like the enemy is in retreat. They are basically all going north. Now, DexFreak here is also going sort of north. He's not really pushing into all of the enemies, but he might just be able to get some nice shots at broadside retreating ships like this Orion. Although he has to be careful that he isn't showing too much broadside himself, because that could hurt. And again, I mean, it's an Orion, he's probably shooting high explosive anyway, right? Now, there is some cover here nearby, and, well, this smoke screen also denies the friendlies a little bit of vision, I'm afraid. For example, we don't know where that enemy destroyer is. He could have gone down south here. Now, so far, the friendlies have lost one DD, but you know, one ship difference isn't bad. There is the cruiser. It's not moving very fast. And oh, there is an emerald. Now, emeralds are very juicy targets. There's basically no armor there and a lot of citadel. So let's just see. For now, the emerald has disappeared, but the carrier is still somewhere in the vicinity. Maybe the carrier can get some spotting off. Meanwhile, I guess we have just to... How's the ship called? Giussano? Well, I'm terribly sorry. I'm probably mispronouncing that. But anyway. Oh, 4 overpens. And I was hoping for so much more. So, yeah, the friendlies are now 3 ships behind, so nothing much is happening other than the friendlies just leading ships. Which is a bit unfortunate. The enemy is lobbing here heavily, but it doesn't look like the friendlies can make anything of it. Like, it would have... Actually, it might have been a good idea if the friendlies had some more ships down south, maybe pushing after those guys. But meanwhile, we have a V170 just YOLOing in. Then again, maybe he can get his ropes off, maybe he can sink the Monte... Okay, I have no idea how to speak Italian, I'm terribly sorry. But, you know what, that... Well, suicide rush was just a regular suicide, it looks like. So, there is that. Meanwhile, DexFreak here hasn't much to do, he's just shooting targets of opportunity, and, well, he didn't quite get that. But the enemy ship is down, and that's the most important thing here. Now the friendlies are slowly making their way back into this. They are only 1 ship behind right now. And DexFreak has decided that... Oh, wait a minute. There is an emerald. I mean, it's just a floating citadel there. And there you go, double citadel. And he survives with 135 hit points. Somebody else, please sink that emerald. Would be a shame if that guy could escape. There you go. Okay, so the friendlies are now equal. And well, DexFreak is moving out. Now he has 2 ways to approach this. He can go through this channel here, directly towards the enemy. Or he can go a bit safer and stay more south. The thing is, if he goes directly into this channel, he might just end up in a crossfire. We don't know where exactly the Orion and the... What's that in there? König or something? No, a Congo probably. Whatever. Well, we don't know what those battleships are up to. So they might just be sitting and they might even have turned around and come back this way. So if he just goes through this channel, he might get surrounded. If he goes here through the south, on the other hand, I mean, it takes only slightly longer, but it's much safer. And we don't really have any ships here in the south currently, while we do have more ships in the north, so Maybe they can like close in on the enemy cap and create some crossfires then. I briefly saw the enemy destroy, so at least we know where he's currently at, but we need the carrier to get some more spotting in there. Now the carrier on the other hand is busy with taupe planes hunting battleships, it looks like. Also, we knew there was a Langley at some point here, and probably, yeah, the Langley is still here. I probably should have moved out a little bit sooner, but the Langley keeps moving north. I would assume he's going for like A10 or so. At least it would be the smart play. So we will see. It looks like the Langley is probably going to escape. If he's going full speed away from here, by the time DexFreak can get in position, I would assume that the Langley made it out of there. Now, meanwhile, Orion, kind of broadsidey, armor piercings on the way, and you'll get nothing. Like, well, I mean, he got 3 penetrations, so it's not nothing, but once again, he leaves the ship at 65 hit points. So, no kills for him yet, and this isn't a kill for him. But, you know, the important part is that the enemy ships are destroyed. Not who makes the last of damage, I suppose. So, looks like no enemy decided to stay here and like stop his push. But the friendly forces in the north are getting quite a bit decimated there. We still have 2 battleships there who are they're not that well angled. Well, I guess that König is angled against the other König. He's just showing broadside to potentially the Congo, the Cesare and Miyuki. Then again, on the bright side, I guess low-tier battleships tend to be so inaccurate that you just... well, you could just get lucky and they never manage good hit on your broadside. Speaking of broadsides, hello Congo. I mean, okay, the Congo is a bit more angled. Once again, it's like... it looked a little bit more broadsided than it was on the minimap, but it was enough. It looks like there's a Confederate. There were 4 penetrations, no citadels though. Langley is still trying to escape. That Langley isn't as fast as I thought it would be. So there might be some area hunting soon. But like I said, currently other ships are probably more important. And oh boy, the friendlies have lost quite a few ships again. Now there is the one Congo that's coming in here behind DexFreak, but it's not there yet. And there is the König here in the north that's probably getting farmed pretty soon because there's way too much enemy there. Now some shots into the Langley, 5 overpens, that's not very helpful, and he will yeah. He could try for the carry again, but the Cesare is pretty broadside, so that's a much better target of opportunity. And also probably a bit more immediate problem. And there is a juicy citadel. Oh, it looks like the friendly König might be taking the enemy König with him, so that's good news, because that all help there is welcome. There is Xian Wei coming in, so DexFreak is probably... Oh, and the Congo takes care of the DD. So he's probably expecting torps from over here, that's why he is pointing his nose that way and trying to use this island as protection. Means he's showing a bit broadside towards the Cesare. So he's now going to try to angle back again. I mean, at this point he would have seen torps coming. Now, I mean, there were the carrier torps, but nothing to be done about that. So this is a bit dicey because there is... well, there is still a few reds around. And... oh, well, there is one less. That König there in the... It's doing a lot better than I expected. I would have expected that König to sink like 3 minutes ago. But this guy is doing well. Meanwhile, now enemies are coming in. Decent salvo there. And I guess this might come down to a nice little, well, a sail-by duel. Personally, I'm always having trouble in those situations. It's like it's a situation that's not arriving so often, so it's often hard to train for it. You basically want to aim from the third person, and yeah, a little bit lower there. He aimed a bit too high there, I think. But still got a bit of damage in. And he handled it better than the enemy Cesare. Our friendly Congo also going in for a passing. Yeah, this guy is done for. Don't think he needs his guns here anymore. Now we've got some more planes. And well, the other friendly battleship has been taken out. Only the Congo remains.
Allarme incendio.
But it's down to a 3 versus 3, and the friendlies are even contesting the enemy cap right now, so not too shabby.
Attenzione, segnalo la posizione del bersaglio.
So I guess he's headed with those planes, so he's decided that enough is enough. Now it's time to sink the carrier. And let's see, can he get more than the overpens last time? Yeah. Now that's what we wanted to see. That's one less carrier. Meanwhile, the friendly Congo is on very low health, but he's trying to go for a ram against the Miyogi. In his position, like, I mean, if you're so low health, that's actually a good idea. And will he manage, or will he get taken out before her? There you go. Now it's 2 wickets. Like, I mean, even if this Congo sinks our Cesare here, it's likely that the carrier would be able to win this on its own. Then again, I mean, I don't know how many planes he has left. And that's a shadow. So the friendlies do have a point hit, not just because they're a ship ahead, but they have contested the enemy cap a bit there. Therefore stopped any points gain for a while. So yeah, at this point that Congo has a very difficult road in front of her. But first, I mean, maybe DexFreak is able to just sink this Congo and therefore secure this win. Well, secondaries are opening up. And well, he's this... I mean, he could go for the ram here, you know. It's the last enemy, it would be nothing wrong with that. And it would be an easy way to just win. Or he might just go and train his broadside shooting there some more. I should probably aim a little bit more towards the left. You wanna... No, this is too early. Enemy is still too angled there. Like, there were 2 bounces. It's often a bit misleading when you are so zoomed in, right? You see now he is broadside, but the rear guards are coming up, and well, that was overpens. It might have been a little bit too early. But I feel for him because I'm making mistakes like this. Well, I've made mistakes like this quite often myself. And you know what? In the end, it looks like he is still sinking the Congo. Here we are with the results. DexFreak had over 2000 base experience, not too shabby in a tier 5 battle. And yes, the Giulio Cesare is too strong. Wargaming had once even tried to nerf this thing, like put it at tier 6, but the community said no, so I guess it remains as it is. Now DexFreak earned himself the Confederate, a fireproof, a close quarters expert at Dreadnought and a high caliber, scoring 184,000 points of damage. And it looks like he also completed his snowflake. So yeah, nicely done there. Hope you enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you guys next time.